One last point since we're in the AFC North, and I want to set this up the right way. Let's hold on to the tweet for now from MarrChase. What happened yesterday, Michael David Smith, the managing editor at PFT, saw an item on the Bengals website with some quotes from Chase from a press conference. And the quote dealt with differences between the college football and the NFL football, and it was all in the context of comments that he made regarding issues he's had, wait for it, catching the football. So here's the clip that has gotten some Bengals fans up in arms because how dare we, type it up and put it on PFT. Let's hear what MarrChase had to say about the difference between the two footballs.
You mentioned early on the NFL ball being a little bit different.
Right.
How is it different, and was that more than you expected?
The ball is different because it's bigger, of course. Another reason is different because it doesn't have the white stripes on the side, so you can't see the ball coming in from the tip of the point. So now you actually have to look for the strings on the ball at the top, which is a little hard to see because the whole ball is brown, and then you have like 6 strings that's brown, that's white. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you just got to get used to it, find out what I'm comfortable with catching, how I'm catching it comfortable, and going from there, to be honest.
Okay, that was what he had to say about it. And in response to the story that MDS posted, the tweet from MarrChase, I never said it was hard to catch. They asked me what difference was in the ball. Don't change my words. Now, the entire context was the issues he has with catching the football. And he had plenty of other answers about how it's a lack of focus, it's a failure to concentrate. He's been catching tennis balls to try to improve it. He talked about the drop that he had against the Dolphins in the preseason game. He was trying to run with it. He took his eyes off of it. But he said it's hard to see. He said hard. So, and bigger picture point, too, that question and answer, that specific one we played, came about 15 minutes into the press conference. There are plenty of PR people who intervene and end these things well before the guy's just going on and on and on. You'll hear him say 2 more, last one. You get them out before they say something that becomes an issue like that. So, look, Chris, he said what he said. The team's website posted what he said. We posted what the team's website said what he said. So I'm sorry, Jamar. And I've defended Jamar. The Bengals need to work with him. They need to get him past this. Be patient. Be positive. Don't call him out. Work with him. He'll get past it, and he'll be great for you. But work with him. You owe it to him. So anyway, we hope that he gets through it, and we hope that he shows that what he can do on Sunday.
Yeah, well, and, to get through it, to me, he shouldn't be listening to anything you say on social media. I mean, that would be the first thing I would say. I mean, if you want to get through it, don't listen to that stuff. I mean, don't listen. Just block it out. Do what you got to do.
Don't waste your time reading that crap.
That's right. Mike Florio, don't waste your time reading that crap. I mean, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, yeah. It just
his inflection wasn't
right
quite that pointed.
I know.
You're taking liberties with the tone.
I am.
That Aaron Rodgers used.
I like to. I like to do that. If it means, getting on you a little bit more, I'll take that liberty. But, yes, that's the first thing I want to say to him. I mean, that's just, why are you reading that stuff? That's only going to make you think about it and feel the situation and the pressure even more. So that would be the first thing I say. And, again, it hasn't looked good. I get it. The guy didn't play football last year. We're seeing a few guys. Hey, the guy that got drafted right after him, Penei Sewell, where everybody was going, oh, the Bengals messed up. He's struggling too. It's not easy going back to what Dak Prescott did, which is amazing again. It's just not easy to go that long of a time without playing football and just think you're going to hit the ground running, and here we go. And, yeah, there's a lot going through his brain. First off, he hasn't played. He's learning a new offense. He's trying to impress people. And, of course, then he drops a few balls, and it seems like it has gotten into his head a little bit. So, again, I'm not panicked. It stinks for him right now, but let's give the guy a little chance here because I do know there's real talent to be had once he gets comfortable here in the NFL.
And you make a great point. You can't be worried about what people are saying. If you show that you're worried about it, it shows that you're in your head. This is something you've got to get out of your head. Yeah. That was one of the things I said very early on, and we don't know what resources the Bengals have available. We know they have a history and a well-earned reputation of being very careful with their money, but you need to have somebody talking to him about the things he should be paying attention to, the things he shouldn't be paying attention to, the things he should be thinking about, and the things he should be ignoring. Ignore us, Jamar. The best advice I can give you, to quote Aaron Rodgers, don't waste your time. reading that crap.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.